change your faces and stuff.
Thanks to our event host, Primrose and Tumbleweeds, Dawn, busily moving around, taking care of customers, taking care of us authors here. Home of the world's largest selection of Oregon beers and wines, right behind me. They offer a full menu of appetizers and desserts to accompany our beverage tonight. Everybody who is under 21 needs to leave after 8. So there's 2 kids in the back there that need to go home. So I'll go home with you.
You're here for the dragon book.
That's right, that's right. So thanks to our event sponsor, Jacobson's Books and More, Hillsboro's family-friendly community bookstore just right across the street. Visit Tina. Where are you? Tina? Tina? Oh, she's back. So her table is back there where all these books are going to be available for viewing and for purchase. Thank you to tonight's authors. All of you who are here, you can find them throughout the room, ready to chat with you about their work or sign books for you. And last, tonight's event is presented by NIWA, the Northwest Independent Writers Association. NIWA offers resources and support for writers looking to publish independently, or for any writer looking to further his or her career. Talk to our president, Adam Copeland. He's right there. Hiding. Vice President Tanya Macalino, relation. Or anyone wearing, well, nobody's here wearing the NIWA t-shirt, so forget about that. First author of the evening, I'm going to introduce my own self. I have a script, but it's very tiny, so I'll just expand on it. There's a couple of seats over here in the front. I won't pick on you. Thank you. So my name is Raymond Macalino. I am the author of what you would have seen on the projection screen, but the projector destroyed itself. The reason why there's a projector is because this is a massive book with a total of 6 words in it. So it was going to be mostly pictures, and you can flip through it at the table over there. But it's called Damien and the Dragon Kite. And Damien, raise your hand. He's back there. There's the actor of the book. How's the dragon, Damien? Is he still alive at home?
No.
So my family is all in here. Tanya's in here, Helena's in here. But the idea for the story came about, I don't know, like most of you parents talk to your kids when they're putting them into bed. It was pretty much real time. I was just trying to get them to bed so I can go watch my Netflix because they wouldn't go to bed. So I started telling them the story. It's like, hey, what about, there was this kite festival in Oregon. And there was a kid who brings a kite, but it's a dragon kite. But that is not at all questioned in the book. So you'll see that they're walking through the beach. And so it's set in Pacific Northwest, complete with clouds and rain and everything in between. And so the dragon being a kite is just understood. So nobody questions it. So it's a kite festival set in the Pacific Northwest. And it's mostly pictures, so you flip through it and you can either tell the story to the kids for each scene, however you want to interpret it. There is a plot. Or the kids can look at it themselves and infer on the picture of how they want to tell the story to themselves or to the adult. So the idea is that this dragon kite doesn't want to go take off and fly within this kite festival. So the first few pages is Damien, pushing the dragon's tail, pulling it, yelling at it. In the meantime, Helena, who's in here too, is just kind of happily, hey, hi Helena. She's raising her hand. She's just happily going around talking to the puppies, talking to the animals, the sea creatures, etc. Right? So these clouds are coming in. And everybody starts to leave, and so Damien's getting all frustrated. And so in this scene, this is the climax of the story. He's frustrated, and he's just sitting there going, "No, I don't know what to do." And Helena turns to the brother and says, "Say please." He says please. So you notice that the dragon is gray in the first few pages. So he says please. The dragon starts to change color. completely turns golden, and his spots also come out, and they get accentuated. So the clouds are in, and everybody's really leaving. There's umbrellas and stuff, you know, people walking out, and they start to leave, and so this dragon starts to take off. And the spread in the middle is he basically flies into the sky and he blows all the clouds away. So he blows it out, and I show the sunset. And the next scene is pretty much everybody back on the beach for another hour or so. And Damien says, thank you. And the sister says, you're welcome. And the last page is Damien's idea. The following week, there's a different girl that brings an even bigger dragon to the beach. You don't see all of it, and that's where it ends. And then there's 3 pages of activities, so it's very simple how to draw a dragon. A little maze to go through, and a dot on how to draw this dragon. So when I show this to the parents, they like the idea of having the little exercise in the back. So my 2 to 4 year old kids, they go look at that and go, hey, and then the last page is just people ask, did you really write this book? And so I have to put my picture in the back, and my illustrator is in the back also. So that's it. So not a lot to it. The other exciting news, though, is this just arrived in the mail today as I was coming over here. So this is my second children's book. It's called Percy's Planetary Surprise. It's about a pig. I'm all into animals. So dragon, pig. Next one is about a horse. That's for Helena. I gotta do one for Helena, otherwise she'll kill me. Same illustrator. A lot more pages, so this is about, no, not much more. 28 pages for this one, 32 for this one. The big difference is that I had to really put down a lot more words than 6. I had to prove that I'm actually an author, and so the back page says, a tale of a pig alone on a desolate planet who receives a surprise that changes his life forever. The ending of this, which I won't spoil for you, is I'm curious to see how the consumers and people will take it, because it is a children's book. The ending is a little different, so I'd be curious to see how it goes. But I'll show you some pages. It's very dramatically drawn. There's a border around each page, because I told my author I want it to look like you're looking through a picture window. And that you're looking at this scene unfolding. I'll show you one of the more colorful pages here, because most of it is dark. But so it goes through seasons. This is the winter scene. And the quick summary of the plot is basically he's in this planet, tending his home. He has a little garden, and he goes and checks his mailbox every day for years to see if there's going to be a letter there. And one day this letter arrives, and all of these, well, I won't say what happens, but this letter arrives, and that's when his life starts to change. And then it spans many years in this book. You'll see him age through the years, and it ends. So that's the one that just arrived. This is proof copy. This is proof, so it'll be available soon online. That's it.